Hi Internet, we're doing another donut experiment. This time we are at Pip's Donuts, and these are mini donuts as opposed to Voodoo Donuts, who has the large chunk. I will screw up your entire macros. We still have 6 donuts, so my macros are gone today. But this is the experience of Pip's Donuts in Portland. So, Sarah here was like,
Hi.
Try the maple bacon one first. Let's do that. That would be this guy right here. If you want to focus on the, stop focusing on my eye, Sony. There we go. All right. And what's cool about these is that they're made to order. So these are warm right out of the fryer. Okay, that's so good. That is so much better than Voodoo. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna straight up say it.
I told you.
Are these are cake donuts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're more cake donuts, yeah. But they're awesome.
Oh man.
I feel like a high five.
Messed
That's
me
a high five
up.
moment. Baking, delicious.
Nice.
Napkins for you.
Come on, go.
Sarah, you're gonna be in the
blueberry,
video.
that's fine. The blueberry
That'll
honey
be a nice
thing.
like mix after the other
Yeah,
one.
so the blueberry honey next.
I'm putting you in the video.
Okay, that's fine.
John, I'm sorry, you're not.
I'm in the
you,
reflection.
do you want me to take you out of the reflection?
You wrote him.
Absolutely not.
Oh, this is very good.
Which one is that?
This is the blueberry honey, the seasonal flavor.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
seasonal.
Yeah, the seasonal flavor.
All right.
Boop. Okay. Now I should mention, my first reaction to this, I said Voodoo Donuts was not as good as this. The reason why it's one, it's fresh out of the fryer, so there is warm donut, and 2, you get the more browned taste from deep frying versus what they have there, which is the more fluffy style. So they're different donuts, I would say.
Yeah, well, also there's our yeast donut. This is a cake donut, so it's a different texture profile. But yeah, since these are just made to order,
Right.
it's just, yeah, it makes them just a little bit more fun and delicious.
And I'm gonna just put a map right somewhere on screen where you can find this place. Voodoo is in Portland City, downtown. This is on the outskirts
City Center.
City Center. Voodoo versus. Is this Nutella?
Yeah, that's the Nutella, and it looks like there is some sea salt on this.
All right, Nutella and sea salt. B-roll. Boop. Focus on the beautiful guy.
You got a little bit of bacon in yours.
Cheers, friends.
Cheers, donut cheers.
And I guess in the middle, we actually have a cake downstairs, but
I mean, you can't go wrong with Nutella on
Yeah,
a donut.
yeah. I am a chocolate fiend, so
Yeah.
Which reminds me of my hostel experiences. Nutella and toast. I have breakfast every morning.
even though they are the same donut every single time, and then they just have a different topping, the sea salt with Nutella adds so much more contrast to it. Because like you said, Nutella and toast is good, but adding flaky salt to things makes everything delicious.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, you're up.
Let's just do the plain cinnamon sugar one.
That'd
That
be
one
nice
looks
right
good.
after
I got a
I do.
little bit of Nutella in mine. I mean,
That's okay.
Right.
Boop.
right.
Cross-contaminate.
Nice little crunch because of the cinnamon sugar on there.
This is, I don't know, this one might end up being my favorite because there's so much more texture with it.
And you still have the crunchy edges on the donuts from the deep frying.
Let's go get more.
Yeah, I think probably why I like these so much is they're like old fashions.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah.
where you get that like crispy edges.
I think there is something to be said about like the regular donut, like the classic glaze with the fluffy yeast resin is good, but you get most of the contrast with it, with either filling or icing. Like there's no texture there versus these.
It's
There's-
just fluffy.
yeah, exactly.
It's just fluff.
Boop.
Honey, honey. with a little bit of Nutella on the backside of mine.
I mean, it's only been 8 minutes, man.
Yeah.
We're going through this.
Well, I mean, they're tiny little. It's like 3 bites.
Yeah.
Or 1 big bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I
That's
started.
alright.
Fucked it up. Other side. Virtual or
No contact.
Simple.
Contactless.
Simple, delicious.
Alright.
so is this the same like Nutella and sea salt with cinnamon and sugar?
I think so, yeah. So we
That is probably going to be the favorite then because
got, it's like a combination of
of
3
the other
different donuts.
Yeah. I'm glad we saved this one for last.
Yeah.
We're gonna get 17,000 steps today again.
Probably, yeah.
9 miles yesterday. Right?
Yeah. It's good.
If I were to come here to Portland again to get a donut and my macros were limited, I would definitely come here over other places. So far, like, I don't know, the mini donut, being able to try things is a lot more fun than just
Yeah.
getting like one big. Well, I mean, you could just get a dozen at Voodoo and
Like
just
cut them up, but
yeah.
it's not the same.
We just finished our donuts. I hope you enjoyed that little food porn of Pip's Donuts in Portland, on the outskirts actually. So my review of them, the wait was a little bit shorter, perhaps because it is further from downtown. The contrast with the donut as far as flavors was interesting because they added salt to donuts, so it wasn't just straight up sugar rush straight in your face. And then on top of that, there's a lot of texture contrast as well. Cake donuts are risen via baking soda or baking powder versus yeast donuts, which are fluffier. You get more of a brown, crunchy experience on the exterior of the donut. If you look on the outside, there's a little bit more crackly surface area. And if you checked out my Voodoo Donuts video, I did get, do you mind? I did get an old-fashioned donuts from Voodoo Donuts, and I generally prefer the old-fashioned because there is more texture contrast as well. With this, there's also a lot more fun flavors, Pip's Donuts that is. So we got the Nutella, which was super delicious. I think my favorite was gonna be the Nutella and cinnamon sugar because you got the crunch from the sugar, the crunch from the cake donut, and they're mini and deep fried. So what can go wrong with that? So if you have the opportunity to go to Pip's Donuts in Portland, highly recommend. You will have a wonderful experience being able to try lots of different things. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section down below, or hit me up on Instagram at JohnJagsNey. If you have questions, comments, concerns, whatever else, leave them down in the comments as well, or you can hit me up on my other personal Instagram, JagsyWagsy. And I will leave you with one more thing. Eat 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight and you'll make some gains. Goodbye, my friends. Bye.